Alrighty, The Legend of Korra Season 4, Episode 1. 13 episodes to go of The Legend of Korra. It's been an absolute ride. Last season was absolutely fantastic and is definitely the most open-ended of the 3 seasons thus far. There's a lot to think about considering where we left off at the end of Season 3 with Korra the way that she was. What does this mean for Korra's character going forward? What does it mean for the current state of the world? Change was the big theme over last season. I wonder what this season's theme is going to be. But through all of that, I'm not going to waste any more time. I want to get straight into this and see what they're doing and ultimately see how they decide to wrap up The Legend of Korra. So like and subscribe, check out the Patreon for early access and uncut watch-along versions of all of these Korra reactions if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video. Book 4, Balance. After all these years, time jump?
This metropolis truly has something
Oh,
for everyone.
look at it. Is this a Varric mover?
Or take a stroll through beautiful Avatar Korra Park.
Korra Park. Oh, look at her statue.
Past 3 years and we can't wait to welcome her home. Get well soon, Korra.
What? 3 years? Wait. Where's she been?
Like this old codger and his new pal.
Hey, episode 1.
And of course, my biggest thanks goes to Asami Sato and
Oh,
Future
look at her.
Industries. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is entering
Look
a
at the
new
kids.
age.
Look at the kids.
Soon, Prince Wu will take his rightful place on the Earth Kingdom throne.
Oh, true. Okay. Hold on. This is a lot for me. We done a time jump.
Maybe you can give me a personal tour sometime. What do you say?
I do like the idea of putting you on a train and sending you far, far away.
I'm still human just like everyone else. Only more human. Like extra human.
Why can't the Earth Kingdom just have a normal leader?
Can I show you a low-key night out with a superhuman soon-to-be king?
Prince Wu, President Raiko has some really important...
Marco? My guy.
It's good to see you, Mako. It's been too long.
How long?
You hear from Bolin lately?
I
Berlin?
haven't talked to him for a while, but he's coming in a few days for the coronation.
Where is he?
And Beifong told me that Korra is getting in tonight.
I can't wait to see her.
Okay.
It's gonna be weird having the old Team Avatar back in the city after all these years.
After all these years. Damn, everyone's been doing their thing?
I don't have to remind everyone what happened to my great aunt 3 years ago.
Kuvira has the Earth Kingdom pretty much
Kuvira.
stabilized at this point.
It's the god from Zalfu.
The chances of you being assassinated are almost zero.
Almost?
Good, he needs that.
Get out of here! We don't have anything left!
It's been 3 years, but they're still
Now you
showing
don't have anything left.
what's good with the Earth Kingdom. Who? Oh shit! Is that Opal? With Kai? Oh, the airbenders, of course. Oh, they got wingsuits. They're throwing a lot at me here, I'm not gonna lie. Damn! Damn, who needs to let go of your earthly attachments when you can have a wingsuit?
It's safe to come out, everyone. The airbenders are here.
Dude, look at him.
So where are the rest of you?
Actually, it's just the 2 of us.
I called Master Tenzin because my state has been under siege by bandits for months. And all he sent is you 2 kids.
Hey, us 2 kids just took care of those 3 guys for you.
And Kai sounds so much older.
Unfortunately, the Air Nation is spread thin right now. We're all you have.
Letting you know what's going on straight away. Damn, that's dope, man. That looks so cool.
We just got some good news.
Look at Bolin.
2 more Earth Kingdom states have agreed to join us.
Excellent. Thank you, Bolin.
It's Varric and Julie.
Kuvira.
And Kuvira. What a squad.
I won't celebrate until the Earth Kingdom is 100% reunited.
She's about it.
There are rocks on the tracks. It's most likely bandits. We're sending troops to handle the situation.
Call them off. I will take care of the bandits myself.
Okay, Kuvira, talk to me. They were building her up at the end of last season. How important she gonna be? Pretty important, I think. Oh yeah, she's doing it. So it's all the metal that's like on her armor that she's using. That's really cool. Ooh, I like that. And nothing lethal as well. And now she can bend them because they've got metal on them. Well, that's all you needed to know about Kuvira. Damn. I'm glad she's on our side, at least for now.
You're Kuvira.
And you're the bandits who have been causing chaos, where I am trying to establish order.
We didn't know this was your train, Dennis.
Don't
Damn.
talk over me.
She got that reputation.
I'm gonna give you all the opportunity to rehabilitate yourselves. and become productive members of your nation. Pledge your loyalty to me, and I'll give you a new purpose in your lives.
No, we'll join. Don't leave us here.
What an interesting character.
We pledge our loyalty to you, great uniter.
Yeah, you know something's gonna go down with her. We'll see about all that.
So while your hands soak in a bubbling milk bath, your feet are in a tub full of these little sucker fish that literally eat your calluses away.
Nah, I don't do that.
Then they scrape your skin with blocks of sea salt, lube you up with seaweed-infused aloe.
They do what?
Mako, look at all my fans. They must be in town for my coronation.
They're booing him. Let him know. Let him hear it. Oh, they're gonna try and get him?
Woo, we have to get you out of here.
They're just throwing pies.
What just happened out there?
If that's all they're doing, I respect it.
Those were Kuvira supporters in the crowd.
Oh no, Mako, I've been hit. It's a gusher.
It's strawberry pie.
I'm already sick of this guy, man.
Oh, I don't know what would have happened if you weren't there.
You would have been hit by a pie.
Or I could have been killed. I don't know what I'd ever do without you. Wait a second. Did you say strawberry?
Is he allergic?
I'm allergic to strawberries.
You're allergic to bee stings.
Oh, right. I always get those two mixed up.
I am exhausted with this guy. Also, is this the little baby bison that Kai had? Where's Korra?
Hey, what's your boyfriend doing here?
Kai! Ha ha! Wow, you are a lot heavier than you used to be. Opal, I can't believe you're here too. I missed you so much.
It's good to see you again, little sister.
What a wonderful surprise. A happy reunion for my favorite couple.
How's Mom doing?
Like you care. She still hasn't forgiven you.
Opal, we're not here to bicker with you about something that happened 3 years ago.
Interesting.
I've heard how you help towns. By conquering them.
Yeah.
I know the rumors about me can be pretty nasty. Your brother and I are getting married. I know things got heated with your family when Batar and I left Zaofu. But don't you think it's time to forgive and forget?
Ah, there's a thing going on here. It's a Beifong thing.
Have you had time to rethink my generous offer?
Generous? You want to take everything. How is that generous?
Agree to the terms, and you'll have the full force of my army backing you.
There's got to be a bigger goal here for Kuvira.
I think that's pretty generous.
I know the only reason you want this region is because it's rich in ore.
Yeah, here we go.
I'll never turn the great state of Yai over to you.
Your pride will not stop the hordes as your city crumbles to the ground. And your pride certainly will not feed your hungry when all that is left is rubble.
Get out of my state.
You will perish. Unless you take my generous offer.
Generous. She keeps saying it. Now he's gonna cave. Look at him. I can see it in his face.
It's time to go. We're not wanted.
No, he
here.
didn't. Good. I respect it.
It appears we can't make a deal right now.
Aren't you guys gonna stick around and help?
Here's the contract. We'll wait at the border for 1 day. You get the governor to sign it, and you'll have all the help you need.
She doesn't want to help just to help. She's trying to, you know, build this big thing.
Please, you can't turn your back on these people.
I'm not. I want to help, but if the governor wants us gone, there's nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
Hey.
There's such a divide here. Do what you think is right, Bolin. What are you getting mixed up in all of this for?
The roads may be impassable, but not the skies. We can use Lefty to fly to all the
Yeah,
nearby
Lefty.
villages, pick up supplies, and fly back.
We can save this town ourselves.
How did we get here, is the question.
So, you and Bolin doing okay?
I don't know. It's really tough having a long-distance relationship. And I can't stand that he's working with Kuvira.
Yeah.
But it does seem like he found his calling, doesn't it? He loves helping people.
Maybe. It's just... he's changed a lot since he's been around her. I just hope we're not growing apart. Speaking of long-distance relationships, how are you and Janora doing?
Actually, we're doing fine. You hear that?
Hey, yo. Bloody hell. They're relentless, these people. Yeah, his suit got ripped, no? Yeah. Nice. That's clean. Oh, look at this view. But they got no supplies now. Ah, okay. Yeah, I see.
Where's all the food?
We were attacked in midair. We lost everything.
It might be time to make a tough call.
Yeah, this is where I thought this was gonna head. They've shown that just 2 airbenders isn't gonna be enough, and Homie's gonna have to do what's right for his people. But Kuvira's put him in this position. Like, Kuvira doesn't have to do things this way.
Here, tell Kuvira to save my people.
For what it's worth, I think you made the right decision.
Did I ever really have a choice?
And there it is. Ah, what an interesting way to start this season. Where's Korra?
When Korra gets here, I bet she's not even going to know who I am.
Dude, look at them.
Because Milo the boy has turned into Milo the man.
Look at him. He's got hair.
Can't wait to go back to being a detective.
Right. You're going to Ba Sing Se with the prince.
No!
I tried to get you out of it, but it's over my head. He said he doesn't know what he'd do without you.
This can't be happening.
Oh no.
There's a Southern Water Tribe ship pulling up to the dock.
Oh, she was home. She was home. That makes perfect sense. Hey, yo! See, this is what Marco likes about this, being able to help here, but it's everything else going on. Sorry, did I say Marco? I meant Bolin.
Is now under the full protection of my army.
Does she just want to be in control? It's like she's playing a game.
I pledge my loyalty to you, great uniter.
And then what does she want to do with this? She want to take over Ba Sing Se or something? Wouldn't that be something? Don't do this to me. They're such a good couple. Korra? Naga? Tonrak?
Tonrak, it's good to have you back in the city.
Oh, they're really making us wait.
Excited to see the Avatar again.
What do you mean? Isn't Korra already here?
We thought she was coming with you.
Korra left the South Pole 6 months ago. She's written me letters.
I assure you, your daughter's not here.
Then where is she?
Hello? Hey, yo! Hey, we got a haircut! Well, it's good to see her up and about. Oh, this reminds me of Toph. Damn! So what's good here? What are we doing?
Here, for your lackluster participation.
Thanks.
You look very familiar. Yeah, you kind of look like that Avatar girl.
I get that a lot.
She's undercover, man.
Whatever happened to her anyway?
I wouldn't know.
What's good? Dude, I got nothing, man. I'm just completely thrown. But this is what Korra does. They always do a really good job of building up what they're doing in the series. But this is probably the most unique start to a The Legend of Korra season, right? Literally nothing outside of the way Republic City looked in the intro is how I expected it to be. Alrighty, so off rip, I love time skips, and in a nutshell, I love the way that things look 3 years after the end of season 3. All the characters are grown up outside of some of the older characters like Tenzin and Lin, for example. I'm wondering, did Lin potentially change voice actresses here? She does sound a little bit different. Maybe that's because it's been 3 years. But Marco, Asami, Bolin, Kai, Tenzin's kids, and don't even get me started on Korra, but they've all grown up. They all look so different. Like, it's so nice to see after 3 seasons of them all looking pretty much the same. I really appreciate that. So straight off the bat, they started on a really good note for me. So it seems like Ba Sing Se cannot catch a break with their kings and queens, you know? So the king in The Last Airbender wasn't necessarily his fault, you know? He was being controlled by the Dai Li and Long Fang. The queen, she was just a demon. And the way I'm looking at things here is the reason there are all of these bandits across the Earth Kingdom. This might have been explicitly explained or implied in season 3, but is it because the queen had things the way that she did? Like with all of the taxing and just the way that she was running Ba Sing Se, the way Ba Sing Se was kind of staying as it was while the rest of the world, like Republic City, for example, was advancing. Is that why there are all of these bandits? And obviously what Zahir did to Ba Sing Se, like taking out the queen and then leaving Ba Sing Se in a state of disarray. That's probably the bigger reason, right? So we're still working towards fixing that, and that leads into Kuvira. There was a lot of emphasis on her at the end of season 3. Like, she kept popping up throughout the season, and then we got a name put to the face in the last episode. So she, along with her fiance, who is one of Su's sons and Opal's sibling, they left Zaofu. And it seems like they're doing this independent of a lot of what's going on. Like, who does Kuvira report to? Does she report to anyone, you know? At this point, you're led to believe that, you know, they're calling her the Great Uniter. She's out here, she's trying to unite 100% of the Earth Kingdom. Now, why? Obviously, there was a big disaster, you know, because of what Zahir did. Maybe because Korra's been absent this whole time, and they were saying that they hope she's doing better. Like, has this poisoning and this experience, like, affected her for that long? Someone did comment saying, mercury poisoning is no joke, and the fact that Korra had that much of it in her system would have really taken its toll. And my interpretation of what Korra was doing is, she was off, and she's clearly lost her edge. So to me, it was like she was training, like she's been away for so long. Maybe she was trying to get stronger again, like get her edge back. She might feel really ashamed about having to have been away for so long that instead of coming to Republic City like Tonrak thought she had, she's gone off on her own to try and make it so she could fix things when she does come back. I don't know, we're gonna get more. They might sprinkle it in. I can really appreciate it. It's such a different line than I thought they would take in this season. Not that I really had any expectations, but poor Marco is stuck with this prince. He's a handful. I am already exhausted from him. I really hope Marco doesn't have to go with him back to Ba Sing Se. But that's what they're setting up for. There's a lot to do with the Earth Kingdom in this season, so there's a very good chance we'll be paying a lot of attention to stuff like that. And just like Tenzin said at the end of season 3, the Air Nation is out here trying to, you know, do as much good as they can. So we get to see Kai and Opal here. Kai looking so grown up. He sounds grown up. Really interesting team up. Makes sense because they're both airbenders, but it really helps set the scene for what's going on, like in the world, in the absence of the Avatar, in the wake of what Zahir did. A lot of these cities and states within the Earth Kingdom, they just can't compete with the bandits. And this episode did a good job of showing that just 2 airbenders is not going to be enough to provide them the protection that they need. And Kuvira is just using all of this to her advantage. Like, she's not helping people for the sake of helping them like the way it probably should be. She's doing this to try and build up this massive army and have control over the whole Earth Kingdom. And there was a really good contrast between Kuvira and Opal here and Lin and Sue back in season 3. Like, Sue was really on that, you know, this stuff that happened in the past, can't we just get over that and move forward? And that's what Kuvira was saying to Opal. Like, there was a falling out that's happened in the family, presumably to do with Kuvira and her fiance leaving Zaofu. But Kuvira just wants to leave that all in the past and just look to the future. She's trying to be this big conqueror, like she's playing this role. Again, why? Like show me the specifics, like we can assume a little bit of it, but already making me ask questions. Really interesting crew she has as well. Bolin for one, and then Varric and Zhu Li. Varric and Zhu Li, look, they just kind of do their own thing. It is what it is. Kai's saying Bolin's really found his calling, like he gets to help people, and you can see at the end when he was handing out all of those supplies to people, he was really enjoying himself. So he enjoys that part of it, but how he's got mixed up in this whole Kuvira side of things, now that becomes really interesting. It's really funny. It really makes me think about what Zahir was talking about last season, about he wanted no kings and queens, no people in power, and now straight off the bat you have someone with a lot of power like Kuvira who's really running things in the Earth Kingdom. And all of this is leading to a rocky relationship between Opal and Bolin, which really sucks because they're such a good match, and it would have been really nice to see them just enjoying themselves, having a good relationship, which we might get towards the end of the season. But you can see what they're trying to do here. They're putting a bit of a rift in their relationship because Bolin's getting mixed up in something that he probably shouldn't be. Also, Kuvira is an absolute demon. The way she took down all those bandits, really just setting the tone, and the way the negotiations happen, they're not really negotiations. Kuvira was like, here are my terms, either agree to them or you get nothing. Imagine there's even a chance that Kuvira set up that guy in the plane to go after Kai and Opal to make it so they come back with nothing and show them that just 2 airbenders is not going to be enough, and then she's waiting there. It's a very real possibility, man, but we'll see. Even little things like Kai saying to the guy who was the head of this city, you know, I think you made the right choice in terms of looking out for his people, but he said, did he really have a choice? What are we doing here? And then the big switch up at the end of the episode. So you think that Korra's on her way here to Republic City. They're making a big deal about it. They're talking about it all through the episode. All of a sudden she's not here. Tonrak doesn't even know she's been sending letters. Like, she's out doing her own thing. So once again, it's like the end of season 3. Like, you don't really know exactly what's going on in Korra's mind. You can assume as much, and I reckon it probably is a lot to do with that. Maybe she feels ashamed. Maybe she's just trying to get stronger again. but you can see how much the world needs Korra right now. You got people like Kuvira like popping up and doing all of this crazy stuff. What was the season called? Balance? Yeah, it's time to restore balance. We've had our change, the world has changed, and that's very evident by the way Republic City looks. Now it's time to get that balance back. You know, the Red Lotus is all dealt with, Zahir's locked up. Let's get the world back in balance. Let's fix Ba Sing Se, the bandits, Kuvira, all of this Earth Kingdom stuff. So I imagine that's potentially where we're headed with this season. But first things first, we gotta get Korra back. She's cut her hair, man, like she's in disguise, like she's incognito. She doesn't want anyone to know that she's out there doing this stuff. Really can't wait for an insight into what Korra's thinking, you know. I think that's gonna do it. I've already got such an interesting view over season 4, really playing off a lot of what happened in season 3. So I really enjoyed that. It's already feeling like not season 4, but like a continuation a little bit. We've just had a time skip after season 3, so I can really enjoy that. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know I always appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next episode of The Legend of Korra.